I'm going to the end of our notes and everything, but what is it about Sherwood Hills that's different?
Well, this is like a hybrid school. So there's
Okay.
two distinct forms of learning.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the student-directed, which is based on the ACE education system, which is Accelerated Christian Education.
Yep.
And the kids work in their own offices at their own pace. So it's very independent learning.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're able to progress in things they're more confident in and get extra help if they need it. And then the other part is a traditional teacher-directed, where they go into a classroom and the teacher leads the lesson. So that's pretty unique
Yeah.
for primary schools to do that. So we have those two areas. And the other difference is in most primary schools, the kids stay in the one classroom with the one teacher all the time, and the teacher teaches all of those main KLA subjects. With us, we teach by subject. So if I'm teaching literacy, I'll teach literacy to years 3, 4, 5 and 6, and they'll come into my classroom.
They're really getting that high school experience pretty young.
It's based on the secondary one where you travel around to class, and that's what we do here. A smaller version, but yeah, that's what we do.
And how do you find that as a head teacher looking at how you guys run things? Because it's very different.
Very different.
How do you find that in the growth of a kid?
Well, the benefits are, so if I'm teaching year 3 and then I have the same group in year 4, 5 and 6, I know everything about them.
Well,
And I know everything I've taught them. I know everything they've learned. I know which kids have mastered skills and concepts, which kids need a bit more help. And so everything I teach them is relevant because I know exactly what has come before.
Okay.
And so that's the same with all our subjects. So we get to know the kids really well, and then we really understand what they need to learn and what they've already learned. There's Mr. Nightingale.
There's the principal right there, just walking down. This is a very different one, ladies and gents. This is actually a live place. It's all running. The teachers are still working. Hello, sir. It's good to see you.
Candid camera.
Well, I guess being a student, that's the one thing I remembered, is seeing every single teacher every single year, because I started off at a traditional primary school and you get one teacher every single year and that's open and closed. But coming here from years 4 to 6, I had everyone, and I sort of, now that you say it that way, I understand the education I got because you knew what I was doing every single year.
And we usually start work on the day one of the year. So in most schools, they have 2, 3, often a week, where they've sorting them into new classes, and the teacher gets to know the kids, and they have to do all of that before they actually start work.
The intro stuff.
Yeah, but we generally skip that. Day one, we work because it's just a continuation of the next year. The kids have moved up, but they've still got the same teacher.
Yeah.
So in a lot of other schools, teachers will teach a different year all of the time. They could go kindy one year, year 5 next year, then year 3. So they don't travel with their kids. But I've travelled with kids from year 1 all the way up to year 6.
Yeah.
So you get to know them really well.
And you get to know what their strengths and their weaknesses are and how to work on that.
That's right, yeah, and what they enjoy. I mean, kids will always learn more if they think it's relevant to them. So you get to know them and what they think is relevant, and they have a voice.
So even in that, I guess, classroom setting, you're still trying to personalise each lesson for each kid.
So it's very personalised. We are a small school, and so one of the benefits of that is we have smaller class sizes, so we can personalise them a little bit more. And we can sort of focus on areas that the kids put forward. So I'll often ask for their input when I'm designing lessons. What sort of things interest you? What do you want to work on more? And I incorporate that in there so that they feel some ownership of what they're learning.
Yeah, that's awesome.